Are you pregnant and you're wondering how you can prevent diastasis rectus abdominis or abdominal separation? I'm here to help you. My name's Krista Norwick. I'm a pelvic physiotherapist and I'm on a mission to empower you to make informed decisions about your health. If you're pregnant and you're watching this video, you may have heard about diastasis rectus abdominis or perhaps you've had it before. I want to teach you what it is and then what you can do in order to support your abdominals. Most recent research is showing that pretty much every single pregnant person experiences some form of abdominal separation by the end of pregnancy because your abdomen has to stretch a lot. There just needs to be space created for baby inside you. I don't want you to worry about preventing it completely because that's not really possible. There are a few things though that we can do to support your abdominals as your abdomen grows to help you understand how you can continue keeping up your abdominal strength and also what to watch for to see if your rectus abdominis is separating. First, what is diastasis rectus abdominis? Well, you have a rectus abdominis muscle on either side that runs from the base of your rib cage down to the top of your pubic bone. Most of us know this muscle as the six-pack muscle. It's nice and strong when you can see someone's six-pack. During pregnancy, your baby is growing inside you, or babies, and your abdomen has to stretch and grow to create space for baby. Your rectus abdominis muscle has to get longer as your abdomen stretches out. And usually in order to adapt to create space in your abdomen, the muscles get longer and then they also move away from each other a little bit. So that's that abdominal separation we're talking about. The rectus abdominis muscles move further apart. Like I said before, we can't really fully prevent diastasis rectus abdominis. There are some things we still need to research about it and there are still some unknowns. What you can do though is you can maintain your core strength without putting too much strain through your rectus abdominis. So your rectus abdominis muscle is already going to be stretching a lot, it's changing a lot, it's supposed to, it's a really natural process. What you can do is just alleviate some extra pressure through that muscle just to give it essentially a break because it's already doing a lot throughout this stretching process. One of the best ways for you to learn how to strengthen your core without using your rectus abdominis is to work with a professional who can teach you how to engage your deep inner core unit, so that's a bunch of the other core muscles, without holding your breath or putting pressure down through your abdominal area. So learning how to engage your other core muscles and manage abdominal pressure. And learning that now is a really great idea so you can carry that skill with you throughout pregnancy. And when your rectus abdominis is stretched out and can't really do as much because it's like, okay, I've stretched out quite a bit, I don't really know if I want to activate too much, your other muscles can work to help stabilize everything and for you to still feel like you've got core strength. A professional that can help you with this would be a pelvic physiotherapist, Pilates instructor, and some yoga instructors are really good at this as well. So seek someone that you trust who can teach you how to use your core in a nice and well-rounded way. We often see core exercises represented as crunches or sit-ups, and really those exercises are primarily exercising your rectus abdominis. They are not the only core exercises that you can do, and you can do a bunch of other ones so that you're working on your whole core. You can also watch for signs and symptoms of your rectus abdominis starting to separate. So if you're lying down in bed and you lift your head up off the bed or you go to sit up and you see that your abdominals are coning or doming, or you see that in your abdominal area, that's a good indication that your rectus abdominis has likely started to move apart from each other. And I want to stress, do not worry. It happens to pretty much everyone, so it's to be expected. However, if you do notice this, then this is a really good indication that you should probably try to limit how much stress you're putting through those muscles because they're telling you, okay, I'm starting to separate. I'm actually not going to be super good at activating anymore because I'm stretching a lot. So you want to try to avoid adding more stress through those muscles than you need to. So at that point, again, you can reach out to a pelvic physiotherapist. We are experts at helping you understand what ways you can adapt your movement or your exercise routine to just give your rectus abdominis a little support. In general, though, you want to try to avoid movements that add extra strain through those muscles. So going from lying on your back to sitting straight out of bed, that uses those muscles a lot. So instead, you could lie to your side and then sit up. Or if you like to work out and you do crunches, sit-ups, and V-sits as part of your routine, maybe that's when you could cut those out of your routine. Or if you're not in love with those exercises and you don't feel like you have to do them, then you could cut them out now and do a bunch of other different great core exercises. And that way you're just limiting how much strain you're putting through your abs. I want to make it very clear though, every single person is different. So you might be able to do a plank, manage everything really well, use your core strength really well, and it might be no issue at all. Whereas someone else might struggle with that and they actually can't do a plank really well without putting lots of strain through their abdomen. There is no one exercise or few exercises that you should definitely avoid or you should definitely do. Everyone is different. I don't think that it's a good idea to completely avoid core strengthening exercises just because you're worried about this, because maintaining core strength is really helpful during pregnancy and helps prepare for labor and delivery. So if you're unsure and you don't know if you're good at activating your core, don't worry. A lot of us are in the same boat. Absolutely work with a physiotherapist who has specific training in pelvic health and in pregnancy and postpartum care. We are here to help you with that, and we're here to answer any specific questions that you have for yourself. I hope this video helped answer your question. If you have any ongoing questions, please do not hesitate to write them in the comments. I'd be happy to answer. Or you can book with one of our online physiotherapists. We see you over video call and we can help determine how your core is doing and what exercises might be right for you. All right, have a good rest of your day.